Okay, you're watching the video stated create your instant autoresponder, but you may have watched the video stated create your web form. At the end of that video, I was saying that stay tuned for the next video, create your reply message. Jump the gun. You want to go ahead and create your autoresponder first. So once you create your list, the next thing you want to create is your web form. Once you create your web form, then you want to set up your auto autoresponder. So here's the step: hit the contact, go to the contact, focus your eyes on this right here where it says the list. Or once it opens up, you see you want to find that list that you created. So home to buy a home tips. That's the name of your list. Now you want to reach here, hit that little button there where it opens up that form. You want to show autoresponders, because now you're gonna have to create a autoresponder. That way you want to hit that button where now you have it set up to create your autorespond for your that list that you formed. But if you hit this button here, you see that's what I mean. It's already checked, it's already set and applied. So create the autoresponder. I'm gonna try to keep this timed to between 10 to 15 minutes or less. Okay, so I just want to stay focused on that because sometimes I get off the subject because my passion. I try to give you more tips and more than you need though, but give you the basics. Okay, so you want to put your autoresponder name. Remember the name that we had before here. I'm going to put the same information before. What was it? Home to buyer tips. I'm going to click that. I'm jumping the gun though, but I normally have my member on the videos. You want to have your template where you can copy and paste that information. I could copy that. So I'm just giving you an example here. Boom. Autoresponder name. Here's the thing too. You don't have to put the form. Don't put the form. The name is for your reference only. So I like to put on there home to buy a home. So it may be type 1. I'll just put 1 so I know it's the type. Then I'm going to put dash autoresponder. You want to put some way you can track this, because think of if you have 25, 50 to 100 types of autoresponders and type of list when you're building this type of business. And it can't happen. You want to have a keyword related so you can get straight to that source. Have it some type of order. The name of the reference only. So they got your name. And when do you want this autoresponder reply? If you remember on the video where I was saying when you create your web form, they leave their name and email. Do you want them to receive that information instantly? You want to set it in 12 hours, 3 days, as it said, or instant? So if you want to put it instant, you want them to receive that autoresponder. If you want to send the autoresponder service, hit 0. Okay, so we got that set. Then you come down to what list you want it. If you hit this arrow button, it'll open up the list that you have available. So you can have the same type of autoresponder for several types of lists. But enough on that. You pick what list that you have this set for. What's next step? When do you want to send the message? You can send it immediately, as I said before, or with delay of. For example, you want to delay it another hour in 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, but we're not going toward that. We want to. You'll do that once you start building your follow-up messages. That's the purpose of your reply messages. It's called either a reply or your follow-up. It's basically a reply, okay? How you want to reply each day, follow-up. So delay of, you want immediately. You want to send it out immediately. You can choose which days. One day when they send that information out, enable. When you want to enable this, you may not want to reply a message on Friday because of certain holidays or something like that. Because what's so strong about this tool and this system is you can build this to 365 days. This is the calendar. See how this little icon is made like a calendar? You can make a year's worth of messages. You can make 2 years worth of whatever, 700 days. 700 days, 7,000. It's set that way. It's programmed that way. That's why it's so strong. You're building your template. Think as a general contractor. If you ever built or been around a house, been around land where they build houses because you're in the real estate field or in the commercial field, You're building your foundation. You got your template set. You're the GC. Okay. Now you're gonna stroll down. You want to create a new email. You want to create the new email message. So you choose the message. And here's what I want you to do. I already have, these are templates. You're going to start building your templates or your drafts that you're going to constantly go back to it. Just keep it basic. Remember, just keep it simple. Use the KISS method. I always say this to my students or people listening in or consulting on wanting advice. Keep it simple system, not keep it simple stupid. No talking negative, positive. It's not stupid. A stupid question is one that's not asked. Okay? So I work on talking toxic or negative. So I say keep it simple system, not keep it simple stupid. You want to keep it easy or simple for those who's going on there. Okay, so autoresponder. So we're gonna exit that out. You want to create a new. This is if you choose this here, this is give you your template. This is your template for the autoresponder. But I'm going to show you. You'll see that at the end of this video how you're going to you have a template, a sample of your template. So create new email. What email that you want to auto respond, you want to send to them. That's basically what it's saying. What do you want to send to them once they leave the information about how to buy a home, okay? Now, on your message name, this is what will appear in your list of messages. It will not be seen to the subscribers. So I'll just copy and paste the same thing I had before. There it is, the form, the information, okay? Now try to keep it, if it was the web form 1, I will keep it message, MSG. So I just want to keep message so I can track what's going on. Now here is your personal message that you send on here. I just put on there, here's your, see I have on there, here's your discount, here's your require, here's your request. And based on the time, people may get this information. They may be on break at work, or they may have stopped at a stop sign, left the email, and they just got back in traffic, or whatever. It happens, okay? They're not driving safe. But my point is, they don't have time, so you want to let them know what did they request 3 hours ago, 4 hours ago, a day ago, okay? So here's your request: how to buy a home. Okay, you can fix it up with emojis. You want, that's fine too. Just make sure to have some type of subject. Okay, subject matter. You can test that out in time also. It's a numbers game. Info department I put on there because I advise you to get your own dedicated domain name. It costs no more than $13 a year to get your domain and hosting. There's multiple links available. That's in the resource site. Go to the Facebook group or send me a request. I send you a link to where I think they have a discount. I have 2 to 3 hosting companies that host your domain. You create your domain, you get a discount. But there's several that's out there. Anyhow, once you start building up, here's another tip too. You need to get your own domain name also. It's all about building your name, branding your name and your authority. This is your list. So it's very simple. Say that for your budget in time when you get your first sale or whatever, or in time, get your own domain. But because what's going to happen, they're getting strict on the internet now, online, where they got spam rules and they got where just put it, they want that it's too much tricky stuff going on. Put it that way, that you're not going to be able to send these type of emails out if you don't have your own dedicated email. And if you have your dedicated email, you can forward this information to your personal. But just get that done. This is the tip. So I have on here from info department. Now I'm going to put save. I'm going to save that. So it's saved. It's part of the template. Hit next step. Okay. So once we get to the next step, it's going to type slow here. Now you have the templates. You can spend that time once again to do that and choose templates. It's like templates for car loans, templates for real estate. They have all types. So you got a template for your real estate. I just want to keep it basic. Remember the pattern, what they think. 7-11 seconds. Give me the information, Nicholas. Email. Give me the information. Send it to my email. I'll read it in time. No, I want to see that. So once you build your next step, maybe in time you can send a fancy email template with your house or anything, or you can add that yourself. But I'm going to show you basic. Just keep it simple. As I said before, hit the HTML code, scroll down, hit that. You're just going to give them basic information. Give them the basic information. Give them straight to what they want. Give them straight to the source. So you open that. Once you open this, scroll on down. It's going a little bit slow here. You're going to scroll on down. You're going to see on the bottom where it says what you see is what you get button. You're going to hit that button. Once this pops down, I may have to pause this. But here we go. Okay, didn't have to pause. You're going to hit that what you see is what you get button. See that button there? Hit that button. Now it's going to open you up here. Depends on what type of laptop or desktop or who you're using. Whether you're on Chrome or Firefox, you're going to have to paste this information. I'm going to show you that now. So let's just say on your notepad, I'm just give you an example here. Start building what your follow-up messages are going to be, okay? So I'm going to show you how to create your follow-up message. Spend 5 to 10 minutes, write several follow-up messages because this is your auto response. Remember, this is once you get this done, it's going to be automatic. It's going to be automatic. You're here to learn how to get leads, right? Once you get them leads, you're going to start making appointments. You see, when appointments, going to start setting up the closes, sales, okay? But this is going to be automatic, baby, okay? So once this is open, hit this little, see the star button, hit this here, because you're going to have to paste. You're going to paste. I'm going to paste this information, your template. So this is open form, so you can type this in, because you got to paste from Word. So you can press on here, hello, it's Nicholas. Hello, here's your information. Here's your, you can type it out, or this is what I like to do. I hit this button here, and I paste this. I type this because you can't, the reason why I hit this button, you can't right click. You can't right click and paste this. If you try to paste it here, it won't allow. So this is the purpose of opening up this form here, where now when you click that button, you can copy and paste it on here and insert it. So this purpose of your note form is you type a lot. Hello. Thanks for your quest. Okay. Here's your information about how to buy a home. And you can put more, you know what I mean, blah blah, you can write stuff out. Just write it out. Put your thanks, put your information. Nicholas, I'll show you that information too. Write your template. You write your template, but copy this. You can spend your time on this, setting up your template for that. I'm just letting you got, because the video is just about done, and this is about done. I'm just showing you the basics. Replay this many times you want. This is the basics to get you started. See how that added? Then hit thanks. If you want to add a link, do the same thing. If you want to link them to a blog content. Let's say, for example, a content, an article that you have written already. Let's see here. You can add that. I'm going to show you how to link that. Well, it links back, and it's building you video SEO. It's building you SEO, organic traffic, all that good stuff. Okay, so let's just say I want them to come to this link here for content, right? I'm going to show you how to copy that and add it. Because believe it or not, I just want to make it simple. You're beginning, you're in a new field, realtors. This is this is foreign to you. Your goal is you want to get in front of the customer. You really don't want to do this part, the marketing. I understand that, but learn the basic step first. Then you can delegate. Let someone do that for you. Okay. Copy and paste that. Highlight this. Just highlight it with your mouse. Hit this link button here. And what it's going to do is going to open up, paste that link, hit insert. Now, when someone highlight that, it's going to forward to your content, or it's going to forward to your content page, or a page on there where you give them video more information on how to buy a house. Give them a 2, 3, 5 minute tip on what they should do. Also do the call to action. Stay tuned for more information for the next video. You can do a series. Videos coming out in the next day. Video in the next couple of days. Look out for the next video in 2 days. Thanks for watching. You can add your information here. You can fix this up. Add your template. You can add your picture. If your picture is tied on to a URL, you can add your picture. You can do the whole thing. But just get started because you got the list. That way you can fix that up as I said before. But we're going to close that out. I'm just giving you an example how at least you have the email. Now you can fix this part up. Now you can start sending them fancy information here. Here's a type of house that I sold at this date, and here's the before and after, and here's the step I needed once that this is the step that happened at title or closing, but that's your list, right? So once you have that, you want to save as a draft. I save both, so I want to save as a draft, and you can while you're here, you can also test to see how it will look. You can test me. You can send yourself a sample of it. Okay, you can send a test message. So I can send it there, or I can send it to one of my emails to test it out. Okay, so that's just an example. But now you have the template. You can send yourself an email. So I'm gonna exit that. You also can look at it online how each type will look. The preview inbox will look on each one. For example, Google. If you have a Google email, if you have a Yahoo email, you name it. This will show you the template. This is gonna take time to show, but that's just an example. This shows you what it will look like on the template. Okay. That's just an example. It shows you what it look like on mobile, how it would look on mobile. But this is a system. This is a tool that I advise you to have. You gotta have. This is your tool. The niches and the list. Once again, if you ever move to another brokerage, or whatever, and you're trying to ramp up your leads, this is how you're gonna ramp up your leads. And how you're gonna be one of the tops. You're gonna be the top or one of the top salesmen in that brokerage, right? Okay, but you control your destiny. Okay, that's the key. So it won't open up. You'll see an example, but you can test that out. That's your autoresponder. Then you hit the next button. When you hit the next step, here's what's going to happen, which you're just about done, right? You want the autoresponder name. You're set. Now you stroll down. Now you got the template. You open this up, choose the method. You can open it up. It'll show you the template. You have the template here, which is draft. You have it under a draft. You can choose that message for other web lists, type lists that you want. So that's the example. Now you have created your form. Okay. So now you publish. Once you do that, save and publish. It's going to show you a list of all the autoresponders that you have created that are either published or unpublished. I hit the publish, I hit save and publish because now I want it live and available. Okay. If I hit off, like if I hit this off, It's not available. That web form is not available, or that autoresponder tied to the web form is not available. I press on, it's now updated. It's on. Okay, so you scroll down, search, and you're set. Now you have your form set to build what your data. Okay, and that's the video of how to create your instant autoresponder. Now we're about to go to the last video you need, where you're gonna get your leads now. That's gonna start getting you more leads in your real estate business, which is how to create your reply messages, which that's part of it. I just showed you your reply. Now I'm going to show you how to create several messages. Okay, so see you on the next video.